Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to the channel. We are going to be taking a look at your kind of chakra energy, messages about that chakra, what you kind of need to know. Might possibly be a chakra you need to like work on. Is kind of the intention that I'm setting for this, is like, you know, what area maybe needs a little bit more love and attention. So we have 3 piles for today. We have pile number 1 here with this tourmaline, black tourmaline crystal. We have pile number 2 here with this moonstone crystal. And then we have pile number 3 with this shungite palm crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most called to, and then we will get into your reading. So timestamps would be down below whenever you are ready. All right, tie pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this black tourmaline crystal. We're going to take a look at the chakra that needs to be looked at for you, or that could use a little support, love, assistance. So we're going to see what the chakra is with this card here, and then we're going to pull some tarot and some more oracle cards. Okay, so let's see. Pile 1, we have creativity with the sacral chakra. So yeah, some of you may be like feeling like you're lacking creativity, or like you're lacking a sense of like spark almost. If you're even in this, if you're in this energy of like trying to create new things, or trying to just like access your creativity in any sort of way, like even if you're a business owner, this could be like content, or like just any aspect of that. I feel like you might be feeling like maybe blocked, and feeling like maybe your sense of like self-expression is just kind of like limited here. Even your passion could be kind of like limited here with this sacral chakra energy. So we're gonna get some further messages here for you, pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know about this sacral chakra energy with this creativity? Pile 1 with this sacral chakra energy here. We have opening heart, number 11. It says deep connections, water blessings. Interesting too, because water actually connects to the sacral chakra. We also have go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. Okay, so there's definitely this energy of cleansing and purifying with like even the water energy. Bottom of the deck, we have sacred purpose, eternal flame, and ancestral legacy. So some of you, there could be something even like ancestral about maybe a tension or something you're holding on to in this chakra area. Some of you though, it's almost like, I feel like there may be a sense of like needing to connect more or deeper to yourself in order to access this creativity. Like there's something that I feel like is definitely blocking you here when it comes to this creativity and this sacral chakra energy. And the sacral chakra is also feminine energy, and so it is about receiving. It is about opening up to receive, so that you can have this creation, right? You can open yourself up to this creation, or allow things to kind of like move forward here. So I almost feel like blessings and good things in this creativity are trying to come in here for you. And I think when you can access this creativity, like again, things will start to like really blossom in your life. But there is, I feel like, something here that needs to be either like released. It could be a sense of control, like not letting your creativity flow, or not letting things flow, like trying to, almost like you're more in the masculine energy versus like more in the feminine energy in order to access the creative parts of yourself. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Pile 1, what do they need to know about this sacral chakra energy for themselves? What is it that they're letting go of or needing to let go of? We have the Five of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Emperor. One more for pile one in this sacral chakra energy. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like for you, pile one, there's this sense of like struggling with your intuition, like really feeling, it's interesting that the Emperor's here because that does talk about like control, right? And being like very rigid. It is the divine masculine, right? So it's kind of like have that rigid kind of energy to it. Like I feel as though it's like you're trying to put too much like structure and discipline into whatever it is that you're working on, or if you're like whatever you're putting attention and detail into. If you're, this could be your work, or this could be even like your craft of some sort. Like if you do something creatively, you're very committed to it. So the commitment and the discipline that you have, I feel like isn't the problem. I feel like it's more of like, it's almost like you're too rigid. And so there's almost like this lack of creativity or lack of flow. And you're in, again, with this Five of Swords and this High Priestess, it's like you're so caught up in conflict, mental conflict, stress, like in your head, right? Feeling like you could be doubting yourself a lot as well. Like your intuition could be saying one thing, but you're doubting yourself because it goes against your structure. It goes maybe against the rigidity of things. So I feel like there's a sense of you're wanting things to move forward with this Three of Wands, but there's this sense of your intuition's trying to move you one way, but then you're like, no, I got to stick to the plan. And it's kind of like blocking the creative aspect of things. It's blocking your expression, or how you want to show up in the world, or who you want to be, or even just like what you want to create. Like it's like you feel this resistance to what you're trying to create, and therefore you're feeling like you're stuck. But I almost just feel like you're only half, like this deeper connection I feel like is to yourself. You're connected to what you want to do, but you're not allowing yourself to fully step into it or fully like embrace it, almost because you're disregarding the feminine creative nature of things. Almost like the natural flow of which you want things to go into. Something that just came through intuitively is like some of you could be hiding as well this aspect from others. Like you might be working on this in silence, and even the High Priestess can kind of be that, like kind of keeping things quiet. But I feel like people want to celebrate with you. People want to see you succeed and see you achieve things, right? Yeah, we have this Ace of Wands. I feel like there's going to be this spark, this creativity that does come back. How does, I want to ask, how can pile one bring this spark and this creativity back? How can they bring this Ace of Wands back into their life? We have the Seven of Wands. How can they bring this passion and this creativity back? We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like having a plan is definitely important. I don't really feel like that's like your challenge necessarily. Like I feel like you're a group that would have a plan here. But I almost feel like maybe having to challenge your more practical side of things. It's almost like creating the framework for the creativity to come through. So it's not being so rigid in every aspect of your life, but it's like having boundaries. I almost feel like with the Seven of Wands, like having boundaries around when and where you play and have the creativity, right? So this is a Leo energy, and Leo is that creative, kind of sacral energy, that sense of expression. But I feel like you're gonna maybe have to create, almost like in a weird way, more structure, but it's like structure at certain times, so it's not constantly. So it's like allowing yourself space to flow, allowing yourself the safe space to be gentle and to be feminine and to be creative. And then also have the plan and the practical stuff as well, like on the side. So it might sound kind of counterintuitive to like what I kind of said initially, but I feel like you have to like let yourself be free. Like give yourself time and space to be free, or give yourself time and space to be in nature, or to kind of like do risky things, or like you still have your structure, but you also have this time where you get to express yourself in a more unique way as well. Hopefully that makes sense. The masculine has to support the feminine, right? So the masculine does have to have that framework, but we don't want this, it's so rigid and so bossy kind of, that we can't be in flow, right? Because then we don't feel safe to be in the feminine either. So it's like how can you create the space for yourself to feel safe to just be who you are, right? And embrace that about yourself. So I think it's like allowing yourself, again, time to, or space in your life where you can be creative, you can be intuitive, you can be more feminine. It could be like being more playful, or even like going on trips and spontaneous like things that way, getting out in nature, right? All those types of things. So let's get some final oracles here for you, pile 1, with this sacral chakra. We have there is always enough. We also have slow and steady wins the race. So interesting, because we have this Knight of Pentacles here. Like I feel like this is like not trying to push and push and push, especially if you're looking to like achieve. I feel like there's always going to be enough abundance. There's always going to be enough for you to have and to celebrate and to have abundance and to be successful. But it's not about who can get there the fastest. It's almost like you're just trying to achieve, and then like you're forgetting the purpose of why you want to do this in the first place, right? Yeah, we have embraced the in-between, which is like, I feel where you are right now. You're in between where you are and where you want to be, right? And just also allowing it to be a process. Again, I don't feel like you're giving up. I just feel like there's a sense of like not having to just push, right? Allowing yourself to just be where you're at and not feel guilty or shameful about it. We have Badger Spirit with Be Fearless and Bold. We also have Nightingale Spirit, Love is All Around. And we have Trust in Divine Detours. Again, I feel like this Be Fearless, Be Bold, and then the Divine Detours is almost like trust where your intuition is guiding you, right? Be bold, don't be afraid to go and take these additional pathways, especially if you feel connected and you feel called to this as well. Anything else for pile 1 with this creativity? Yeah, we have see the bigger picture. And then we have let spirit be your guide. So this is like definitely allowing yourself to tap into your intuition of where you feel called to be creative, or to express yourself maybe against the grain of your normal routine. Again, you can still have the structure and the discipline and everything around it, but allow yourself to kind of play in that as well, right? And just acknowledge like where you're trying to get to in the bigger picture of things, and not to get so caught up like in the moment and you know, being caught up in the stress and the panic and the overwhelm. So I feel like it's just really allowing yourself to play more, connecting to yourself, letting go and releasing this need to like kind of be so structured and rigid, and just allowing, again, like I said, that playful, flowy type of energy here. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone crystal. This is going to be a reading for what chakra is kind of needing your attention right now. We are going to look at obviously which card this is, which chakra this is, and then we are going to pull some oracle and some tarot kind of about it and see what we need to know. So pile 2, you have the crown chakra, number 31, with peace. I feel like you're looking for peace. Some of you are looking for, like, what I'm getting is like a little sparkle in your life. Like you're looking for, like things to just feel good again. Interesting. Let's see. Let's get some more on this and see what we can pull out here for you, pile 2. What do they need to know about this crown chakra with peace? We have courage, which is number 2 here. It says strength, fierceness, and family. We have number 7 with divine feminine, magnetic receptive power. And then we have healing earth, number 46, the power to give and receive healing. We have go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving at the bottom. So for you, pile 2, I feel like this is like, it's interesting. There's an energy. I've gotten this in a few different readings of just like pile 1 and 2 being kind of similar. But I feel like this is like a needing to feel softer, or like a needing to just like, take that deep breath. Some of you are healing your feminine energy and just trying to be in, I just feel like a less busy life, like a slower living or slowing things down. This might take courage because this goes against maybe what you were taught or your upbringing, or maybe just against like the, what people do in your life, like people around you. I feel as though you could be taking, some of you could actually already go to a healer of some sort, like maybe like Reiki or energy healing, or maybe you've been thinking about that. I feel like if you do any sort of like even just meditation and stuff, it's like all of that is very soothing for you, and that could bring you peace. It could bring you just like a good feeling here. Because I feel like you're, there's like this energy of like wanting to slow down, to like just have peace in your life, or just take a deep breath, or like have that sense of like a breath of fresh air kind of. Like I just feel like there's this wanting to slow down, or healing that aspect. I also feel like this is going to help you tap into your intuition, with it being the crown chakra, right? So it's going to allow downloads, it's going to allow insight. And that's where I feel like this, maybe this sparkle, this like magic kind of comes from, is that like you now get insights or downloads or access to information or thoughts or ideas that maybe have been blocked from you because you've been not at peace, like you've been kind of like frazzled or kind of all over the place. It's like you're trying to ground your energy. Some of you may need to ground your energy in order to access this. But then at the same time, I feel like this is taking courage for you to, because it's either uncomfortable or it goes against maybe what you were taught or your upbringing or your natural state of which you have lived your life up until this point. Let's get some tarot on this and see. Pile 2 with this crown chakra energy and peace. What do they need to know? We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Magician, and we have the Two of Wands. It was really nice, actually. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so some of you, if you're receiving any healing work, it could definitely be from like more of a masculine energy. I'm definitely getting that. Like, it's like it could be a male, whether it's even like through a therapist or through like healing work, you know what I mean? Like just like physical healing work, that sort of thing. Like, I just feel like you could be, you could have some sort of like mentor or guide or someone who's helping you heal, who has more of a masculine as energy to them, but it's still very healing with the King of Cups. Like, they have a soft side to them, but they're still very healing. Others of you, this could also be you manifesting love, a partner here, after being and feeling like you've been kind of like betrayed and stuff. Like, I feel like there's a healing to that as well, like softening and opening yourself up to either a relationship or even just something that you've once felt betrayed by, even if it's like in your career or your business, or like something where you just feel pain. You've had disappointment. You've had things not work in the way that you've wanted them, even though, you know, you worked hard at it or you like put energy into it. Like, you may feel like you've been deceived, or you were put down this like path that just maybe wasn't fully ideal in that sense. And I feel like some of you could have a guide or like someone who is, again, helping you move forward. Even, again, like I said, if it's like listening to like manifestation stuff, or, you know, it could be like a literal mentor or something. But this is like really too about figuring out what your heart wants and healing your heart. Seven of Cups is also like, you know, looking at your options, being open to receive different options, and then being able to choose, Two of Wands, which ones you want, or what you want to move forward with, or what you want to open yourself up to. So there's a deep healing of your emotional state. And in that, you gain this sense of peace and this sense of enlightenment and this sense of power. I feel like you've been going through healing work already, or you've been even navigating things on your own, healing wise, to be more in this softer energy. Even if you're a male, it's like you're embracing like the King of Cups, someone who has like control over their emotions, and they're mature and they're balanced emotionally, and they're intuitive and compassionate and supportive, right? Like, so you could be still embracing this softer side of yourself, but it's one that feels at peace, one that feels calm. And in that, you find your power. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's interesting, actually, with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there definitely could be like a relationship that you could be opening yourself back up to love. But I feel like in general, it's just you opening up your heart and finding peace within yourself. Some of you definitely a deeper connection to spirit, a deeper connection to your intuition, to your deeper connection to your divine feminine nature. Again, we all have both within us. But that is giving you this sense of peace. It's helping you heal your crown chakra, and it's helping you open up to more possibilities, more things. Some of you definitely, this could be like feeling betrayed by family, or just feeling like, yeah, just kind of like abandoned here by people, or just feeling kind of led astray. I want to see how you can bring this peace into your life. So how can pile 2 bring peace into their life for this crown chakra energy? We have the Hierophant, so definitely spiritual practices. Again, some of you could definitely have a mentor. We have the Sun, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like being, your advice here is kind of like to be kind to yourself. stick to some sort of belief or tradition or routine, I feel like, that you value and that you feel like connects you to a higher power. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We also have the High Priestess. So I feel like there's this like you creating a spiritual path or a spiritual routine or rituals, or like morning routine, evening routines, like that sort of thing. It doesn't even have to be spiritual, but it's something that you commit to every day that makes you feel good. And that's going to help kind of shift your energy. It's going to help you feel more calm, more connected to self. And I just feel like, again, this Knight of Pentacles, I just feel like is like you doing this every day, but the Hierophant's about like you sticking to that, but it's also like like connecting to yourself, but connected to a higher power and being like kind of like religious in the work that you do for yourself that makes you feel good, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get some final oracles here for you, pile 2, for this crown chakra energy. Pile 2, crown chakra energy. We have freedom is yours. Yeah. Pile 2, please. We have trust in the magic. Interesting, 33 and 66. Co-create with spirit. Yeah. I feel like this is definitely letting yourself be free. There's strong manifestation energy here. So again, I feel like whatever you're trying to manifest and create when it comes to peace or just comfort and stability in your life, I feel like you are capable of that. You just have to trust the magic, trust the manifestation, believe in yourself, right? So we have this and that are true. We have time to let go. We also have life is a mystery. Yeah, I feel like you have to free yourself from this Seven of Swords, Three of Swords energy. It's also could be like a mindset as well, right? Freeing yourself mentally from people, places, like situations that like no longer are serving you and that like are kind of maybe stunting you or holding you back or feeling like it's not going your way. You don't know how things are going to turn out, right? So it's like this and that are true. Life's a mystery. You could, whatever you want to create, it's like the world is your oyster in that sense. Like you are capable of bringing in, even if it's different than what you normally would experience. We always have the ability to rewrite, but we have to be courageous. We have to be willing to do the work, and we have to be willing to take those next steps and those next actions. And for you, I feel like this is about creating an environment where you feel good about yourself, you feel happy, you feel positive, you feel peaceful. And that's going to trickle and reflect out into your life. And some of you could definitely be manifesting like a relationship, or again, just manifesting something that you really feel connected to heart-wise, and soul-wise. And that's going to come in once you embrace this energy. So I feel like definitely creating routines and that sort of thing will be supportive for you. But it's a routine that feels good for you. It doesn't feel restrictive in that sense. So that's what I got for you, pile 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this shungite palm crystal. This is going to be your reading for, what chakra is kind of calling for you to like look at and pay attention to. So maybe what you need to know, and just even like if there's any blocks or things that are kind of coming up. So this is going to kind of be a reading about that, of where you can kind of use this energy to support you. So we're going to see what this card is for the chakra, and then we're going to get some more oracle and tarot as we move forward. So you have the root chakra, number 6, which says balance. So, and we have like the yin and yang kind of look here. So for you, pile 3, I mean, obviously you could be looking at restoring balance. It's also like kind of about like stability as well. Like not, the root chakra itself is about stability, but it's like not, it's like if you have scales, it's like making sure things are equal. They're balanced in a way that is, like, I just feel like when we're unbalanced, we're unstable, you know? That's kind of like what I'm mainly getting from that. So where in your life do you maybe need some more balance or stability? We're going to kind of take a look at this deeper. We're going to get some oracles here and just see like where is this balance maybe showing up here? We have number 5 with clarity, planning, releasing illusion. And we also have number 24, adjustment, looking back, moving forward. So this is like gaining clarity on a past situation in order for you to move forward, so you can like release the illusion around something. So something I feel like was almost like imbalanced, and you're going to be able to view or see something, how you can change to make it more balanced. We have innovations with new creations here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is about balancing out some aspect of your life. The tarot might give us a little bit more of like what area or aspect of yourself this could be showing, but I really feel like you're going to actually be gaining clarity around how to incorporate more balance in your life, in a situation. I feel like the biggest thing is making sure that you're making an adjustment and you're not looking back and then going back into it and not moving forward, right? We want to look back, reflect, learn what we can from the situation, and then change our ways to move forward in a different way so that we can, just overcome the obstacle here when it comes to your root chakra. So like stability, foundation, our sense of security, right? All these things come into the root chakra energy. Money especially comes into like root chakra energy, but also just feeling safe, right? In our environments and in our relationships. So let's see what the tarot has for you. Pile 3. We have the 4 of Cups. What does pile 3 need to know about their root chakra energy? Yeah, we have the Tower. Again, there's like this instability piece. We have the 9 of Cups, the Chariot, and then we have the 2 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could definitely be about like stability, foundation, money. I almost feel like for you, pile 3, you've maybe been doing something where like, or been a part of something that you weren't really fully fulfilled, right? 4 of Cups, you're just kind of feeling meh, like you're kind of disconnected from what you're being a part of emotionally. I feel like the Tower comes in because of that. Like you might have stayed in a situation too long where you're just like, this Tower moment happens, but then it allows you to really go after your wish fulfillment. It actually, I feel like, is a good Tower. It course corrects you in a positive way. So some of you could be going through a Tower moment or just a big change, I feel like, more so in your life. A change in direction. You could be feeling like there's obstacles or things that you have to kind of overcome, like, you know, to move forward here. But I do see you moving forward quite quickly, taking action, being successful, and feeling a lot better in this new direction that you're kind of moving in. With this 2 of Swords, you might have choices, or even with the Chariot kind of gets like pulled in 2 different directions. The horses kind of are always kind of going different ways, and so you might feel like there's just a bit of a push-pull type of energy here, or you could be doubting like this path. You might also be feeling like you want to move forward and you want to go towards this 9 of Cups, but there's like something, again, like I was saying before, like making sure that we're moving forward and we're not getting stuck in the past. So I think it's about making sure that you gain and maintain that sense of clarity, and then trusting that and trusting your intuition when it comes to this movement or this change that you need to make. I feel like you need to make a change to bring in more emotional balance, to help you feel more secure and feel more stable here. I feel like this is like something that's going to allow you to bring in more stability and abundance. because you're going to be in this better emotional space, but you have to be willing to move forward. I want to get more on this Two of Swords and this Chariot. Like, what's kind of the challenge here for you? Like, why are you struggling and feeling like you're being pulled in different directions here? Why does pile 3 feel like they're being pulled here? Interesting. Here's the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Interesting, they're both going opposite directions. Yeah, Eight of Wands. I feel like it could be what other people are saying or what they're doing. Like, you could be taking different actions than maybe some other people, and so there's kind of this energy of like, well, they're doing that, but you're like, but that doesn't make me happy. I feel like you really need to follow your passion, your excitement, where you feel creatively pulled towards. Some of you may also feel like you're being like impulsively, like, it's one of two things. You might feel like you're being impulsive, or you might feel like you start moving in this good direction. You're like, yeah, Knight of Cups, like I feel good. I'm moving in my way with my imagination, and I'm feeling connected emotionally to what I'm doing. And then it's like, boom, someone comes in and just like starts saying things and gets your mind all tripped up, and is just kind of like almost pushing you backwards because it's making you self-doubt. I feel like it's being mindful of who you're paying attention to. Not getting caught up. I think it's about what's going to create the foundation and the stability that you're looking for. Not doing what everybody else is doing. I feel like at one point you had similar goals and dreams to everybody else, but now you're feeling different. You're feeling like unsatisfied with that kind of group energy or that group think type of energy. And now you're like, I want to go out my own way. I want to do something different to create that emotional balance for myself and that feel good energy. And then it's like someone's making you second guess, or even your brain is making you second guess, like, no, that's silly, right? So being aware of that, of like, is there self-doubt coming up? Is there inner conflict? Are you feeling confused? Are you like 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Are you having a hard time trusting yourself? I do feel like with this Chariot, you will make a decision and you will move forward, but you just might kind of be in this weird kind of like wishy-washy type of energy. And again, I think it's about looking back, but not taking action towards the past, like making sure that we're still moving forward. As well with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, you might feel like you're taking like 2 steps or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? Slower versus faster. So it's like you move forward and then you kind of go back, and then you move forward and then you kind of go back. So you might kind of feel this, but I feel the more you stick to what you feel connected to and what you feel good about, the faster you'll move forward. So this is about you finding emotional balance within yourself. I do want to get a little bit of like, how can they create this balance? How can pile 3 create this balance for themselves? How can pile 3 create more of this balance for themselves with this root chakra? One more here. I'm gonna kind of look at these, but okay, so we got the Devil card that first came out. We then had the Two of Wands, and we have the King of Cups. So finding balance, I feel like the Two of Wands is about moving forward. I feel like this is like being aware of what's draining your energy with this Devil energy and the King of Cups. Like what's kind of emotionally draining you, what's maybe holding you back, or what's like doing the opposite of what you really want, really, right? So whether that's like habits or activities, or that's people, it could definitely be people with the Devil over the Three of Pentacles here. We do also have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is like knowing when to walk away, even when it's scary, knowing when to follow your heart, even when it's challenging, or it's hard, or it's stressful, right? Both of these kind of groups of cards. Like, it's like you're afraid of maybe being hurt or feeling like you're doing the wrong thing. And I feel like this is like acknowledging the shadow aspects of what's keeping you stuck in imbalance, and how can we change that and move forward, and becoming aware of that. Again, there's definitely like this emotional dissatisfaction here, that you're trying to move towards more emotional fulfillment, more emotional balance. And I feel like the only way you can do that is by changing the things that you're a part of, or the things that you're doing here. And it's like being confined, like you might feel confined by people or an industry, or yeah. We have trust the magic, or trust in the magic. What else here for? We have be peace. Yeah, this is about like calming yourself, not getting so like worked up about things. What else here for pile 3 with this balance and this root chakra energy? What do they need to know? Give with gratitude and grace. Beautiful. Some of you keeping like a gratitude journal would be good. We have time for a deep dive. Yeah, I feel like you have to dive deep into the things that aren't working for you. And dive deep into your emotions and how things are really feeling and what you really want. Tapping into what you really want. Clear out the clutter. Take the lead. Yeah. We have watch and wait. And we have, yeah, set healthy boundaries. Definitely. Yeah, I feel like you are having to remove something in order to restore balance, and you're going to be the one that has to set the boundaries, take the lead, and then just watch and wait. Things are really going to start to fall into place. You're going to feel more emotionally balanced as well. You're going to feel more connected. We have wombat spirit with be at home. I just feel like this is like feeling at peace and feeling feeling balanced within yourself is what I really feel like this is. But you have to create some sort of healthy boundary here in order to, it's like you have unhealthy boundaries, but it's like it's affecting your emotions and your happiness and your fulfillment. And I feel like you're realizing that, and it's needing to make adjustments here in order to shift that, to move forward and to find that abundance and that stability and security that you're looking for when it comes to like to your emotions and how you feel about what it is that you're doing. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's pretty much what I have for you, pile 3. So hopefully, again, like I said, that resonates. If not, you can check out any of the other piles, as well as any of the other pick a cards on my channel, pick a card readings, or yeah, anything like that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.